Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I have a fun pick a card for you guys today, which the subject matter is what attracts them. Your soulmate's turn-ons, fetishes, and likes. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of cards going on here because this first half is going to be here on YouTube. The second half, which gets into the really dank, dirty, 18 plus kind of stuff over here, will be up on Patreon. So if you want to go check that out, the link to my Patreon is in the drop down box below. So do go check it out if you want to see, the more explicit things and, 18 plus adult subject matter there. But we're going to get into a bunch of stuff here with this, basically what is it that attracts them to you, what do they like about you? what do they find a turn on about you? Okay, we're going to look into that. So please do remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal one. So there's absolutely zero reason to take anything personally here. Okay. If something doesn't resonate, then just go choose a different pile or move on to a different group, or possibly even just go watch a different video that I have up. So anyways, but if you are interested in booking a personal reading, there's information on how to do that with me down below. Like I said, plus my Patreon information. I do post daily on Patreon, except for Sundays. I give myself a break. But I am constantly posting on there, and we have some really exciting podcasts and things that are planned for Patreon, which will be up, where we're going to actually be doing some courses and things like this. So we're looking forward to that. So, and that's with CR and I. We both do the podcast together, and, I posted on mine, she posted on hers. So, anyways, we have 4 groups here today. We have group 1 with the yellow obsidian. We have group 2 with the pink opal, group 3 with the Lemurian quartz, and we have group 4 with the kiwi jasper, which I absolutely love this. It just reminds me of, it's just happy. It's a happy stone. It reminds me of chocolate chip ice cream, like mint chocolate chip ice cream. So anyways, and over here we have Patreon 1, Patreon 2, Patreon 3, and Patreon 4. So again, if you want to check those out, head over to my Patreon, and we're going to get dank down and dirty with it, okay? So anyways, go ahead, meditate, choose which group you want to do or listen to, and let's get started. Those of you who picked group 1 with the yellow obsidian, this is going to be your reading. We're going to look into see what exactly it is about you that turns on your mate and attracts them, your soulmate. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to flip all the cards. Hopefully I have enough room. We have the stars. Wow, we have the 4 of wands. We have the 8 of cups. We have Cancer, the doula. We have the 5th house with passion. We have liberator. We have expectation. And then I'm going to read these off when I get to them, you guys, in a second here. Okay. I want to just take a look at the cards here and see what's up. Well, obviously, I feel like almost like this person definitely what attracts, what they find very attractive about you is, your sense of hope. You have like legit, like great expectations for your future. They love how passionate you are about following your dreams, which is this 8 of chalices here, and how easily, like if something's not working out for you, you're able to move on from it. But I feel like that they definitely view you, as like wifey material if you are a feminine, or or just basically in general that they could totally see having a family with you. Okay, it doesn't matter what your gender is. We have the 4 of wands, which is like they think it's like life is freaking a celebration with you. It's so fun to be around you. They really enjoy spending time with you, having fun with you. I feel like almost like you guys on a regular basis are always being very social, getting out and having a good time, going to festivals, parties, celebrations. You just have like a really fucking good time together. They love the fact that you're so caring and, comforting and sympathetic. They love your sense of passion. I mean, because literally we have Some of you could be a Cancer. Some of you guys could be Leos for sure. But or Aquariuses, by the way. So I feel that just being with you to them, it's so attractive. You're so attractive to them because you liberate. You like to liberate them and free them because they can finally be with somebody where they can be themselves. I feel like in past relationships, this person probably was, really kind of like felt trapped and like constantly like smothered to death by their ex because they were always trying to force their point of view on them or whatever. But with you, it's not like that. You're so caring about them and so passionate about them. And with the Cancer card, it says feeling, sympathetic, comforting, nostalgic, protective, intuitive, birthing, tender, nocturnal, caring, moody, receptive, lunar, sentimental, introverted, defensive, and family oriented. Again, we have family oriented, we have birthing, we have all this stuff coming up here. They definitely want to have kids with you. They see you as like family, okay? They view you as this. And they're very, they love how, even though you can be moody sometimes, it's like, they're like, it's cool. Everybody has their ups and downs, kind of a thing. They love the sense of, like how much fun you are. Because I mean, literally we have the Four of Wands and we have the fifth house, which is all about dating and romance and children as well. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, duh. Performance, entertainment, creativity, costume, play, love affairs, passion, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance, and disco ball. They love to freaking dance with you. For some of you, I feel like you're a really good dancer and they love to watch you freaking move your body and dance. I also feel that some of you could be like excellent performers, like you have some kind of performance talent, like performance art, or you're a musician, like I said, dancer, actor, actress, whatever. It's like they love to watch you at work. They like to see you work it, like they like to see you perform. They find you so much fun and so entertaining, and like they love your sense of humor. They definitely want to romance you. They find you romantic. They take much pleasure in being around you for sure. And they always are just wanting to pleasure you. You just drive them wild to the point where it's like, I just fucking want to just make their day. I want to freaking shower them with affection and attention kind of thing. So with Liberator, it says freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I feel like that they really love that sense of, your optimistic kind of like, liberating, very freeing attitude. They like your, and hey, if Aquarius is coming up here, if any of you have heavy Aquarian placements or you are an Aquarius, we're all about that, freedom loving, think outside the box, humanitarian, let's be rebels kind of a vibe. I am not an Aquarius. I am an Aquarius rising, and I have, my North Node is in Aquarius. I have a fuck ton of Aquarius, okay? But yes, it's like they love that fact that you're just adventurous in that way, that you have a really fucking progressive kind of way of thinking and viewing things, and you cannot stand outmoded beliefs. I fucking hate them. I know that for damn sure. And they love the fact that you're so good at releasing any kind of negativity. Like you can just get over it. And that's what the Eight of Cups is. It's moving away from, emotionally. It's like you can detach yourself from that shit. You're just like, yeah, I'm done. Fuck you. And you just kind of like go do your thing. And it's like, whereas everybody gets pissed and they can be moody, which you can, you can get over it. It's not like you fucking sit there and you dwell on it for fucking ever. I feel like that they really love that sentimental side of you, and they find like you'll make comments maybe about like if you were out together, especially at night, like they love the fact that you like notice like the moon, or you mention it all the time. And depending on what culture you're from, if you do mention that, like mention the moon to somebody that you're romantically involved with, it definitely is a very romantic connotation. Like it's like you're basically saying, come woo me, baby, let's get it on, and so yeah. they love that you're so receptive to them, and you're open-minded and you want to hear their thoughts, and like you pay so much attention, you just know how to dote on them, so it's like they love that shit. So we have expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you, definitely you are musicians and that came up here. So maybe like you guys like play music together, and like you play music, like literally like play music and sing together or something, but also then you make music together. You know what I mean? But you're so optimistic like this. It's like you see the glass half full, not half empty. And they love that. They really appreciate that. And they love the fact that your eyes are wide open to whatever comes next, and you just kind of go with the flow. And the fact that, you know, they like the fact that you're like into specific music or musically inclined, or, you know, have a nice singing voice or something like this. But it's a really beautiful kind of thing. So what we got down here is a little bit more about the attraction between the two of you. And it says, my divine king, I long for the day to sit on your throne. Like a divine queen, I've kept myself clean. Again, I feel like you guys are so counterparts, and it's like they definitely see you as their queen or their king, and that you are their other half. No fucking doubt about it. I mean, it's all over this freaking reading, okay? And then it says, your love interest has stolen Cupid's bow, and they're aiming it straight at you. Love is in the air. Oh yeah, they're head over heels. No doubt about it. And it's like, I feel like you guys together are extremely passionate, and they love how passionate, like, I feel like what I want to say is like, they love the way that you're so passionate when you kiss them. Okay. Like the kissing thing is like really important to them, and touch. So their primary love language could be touch. Bewitched by your mystery, your sex caught me by surprise. I wish to receive it all again, an erotic once upon a time. So it's like, I almost get the sense that, I mean, like legit, they're like head over heels, like gaga for you. But I feel like that they're surprised almost by how fast they were attracted to you. And it's like to them, it's like, is this real? They have to like pinch themselves, you know? Because it's like, to them, it's like a fucking fairy tale. They can't even fucking believe that they found someone that they get along with so damn well that it's just fucking fireworks is what I want to say. For some of you, I feel like definitely the summertime is going to be a big one here, okay? For when you obviously like first meet this person, it could be fall or it could be summer. But I feel like summertime in general for this relationship is like the most romantic time, where you guys have like amazing experiences and things like this that occur. It's quite extraordinary, and they are definitely very passionate about you, and they love to party with you. They think you're so much friggin' fun. So I feel like you guys actually could have met at a party too, or at some kind of big social event where there's a lot of people. And it's like forever, that's kind of like your guys' thing. And there could have been specific music playing at the freaking time. You know that song? Oh my God, it just went through my head and I just got chills. Oh fuck. It's called Superhuman. Check it out. That song is the vibe I get when you guys meet. That song in particular could mean something to at least, you know, a couple of you. So I'm trying to think of who the fuck it sings it, damn it. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm brain farting at who, but if you go and you listen to it, it's fucking a rad song. It's just great. Okay, so anyways, that's all I'm seeing for this group. If you want to see the second half with the definite kinks and fetishes and things like this, definitely go check out my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box. And make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, there's information on that in the drop-down box, as well as my social media. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Those of you who picked group 2 with the pink opal, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what comes up for you guys. We have and this is what definitely they find very attractive about you. We have the Wheel. We have the Five of Swords. We have the World card. Woo! Oh my God. We have the North Node with Destiny. Holy shit. We have the 11th house, the Edge. We have Lover. Oh, I'll put this over here. So obviously, partnership. And then I'm going to read these ones last, okay? So, oh my God. Well, first off, they think you are their destiny, okay? Most definitely, you are a part of their destiny, obvi, okay? And I feel like you guys definitely meet in some kind of travel situation, okay? Or it could be through work. But here's the thing, you guys are definitely a part of the same exact community, okay? You could be friends of friends, or you're just part of the same friend group or shit. I've been reading all day, sorry guys. You guys are part of the same community, period, okay? Whether it's friendships or otherwise, you get the point. I feel like that this person is I feel like this person is very romantic, okay? And so the way they view you is a very romantic point of view, okay? They definitely see you as their partner, their lover. They think you are an excellent lover, okay? They love the fact that you're so edgy and that you're always striving towards your true north. They love the fact that you're mature, that you're very cultured, you're well-traveled. I feel like you guys are from different cultures or different locations completely, okay? Different backgrounds, totally, because we have the World card here. They love the fact that you're so victorious and you kick so much ass, okay? And that you work so hard and you're always on top, and maybe you're just always on top a lot of the time too. So they like you on top of them. But I'll get more into that on the Patreon reading. So with this Wheel here, I feel like, you guys, they're so we have a connection, that's what they're always freaking thinking and saying to you. They love your sense of adventure and how lucky you are. I feel like when you guys get together, it's you guys can just fucking manifest shit. And it's constant luck is always coming their way. And it's they're just so fucking impressed at the fact that how when you guys get together, you can accomplish fucking anything, okay? You guys are very victorious, couple goals kind of shit. With the North Node and Destiny, it says soul school, learning curve, fulfillment. You definitely wish fulfillment for them. I feel like that they kind of manifested you too. Purpose, maturing, experience, fruition, North Star, process, development, practice, path, beacon, blossoming, becoming, integrity, and journey. Okay, they love that you have integrity. I feel like this person, much like me, can't handle people who have no integrity. It's fucking pet peeve number one. So that's part of what they find so attractive to you. Why they're attracted to you. Jesus Christ, I'm having issues today. Bear with me, folks. Jesus. Okay, so anyways, they see that you have a lot of experience. Like I said, you're culturally, hip. Okay, you know what the fuck's going on. You're not ignorant to other cultures and other people, and you think before you speak when it comes to that. You definitely are part of the same soul school. And being with you is kind of like a learning curve for them too, because I think that you kind of open their eyes to new possibilities, And it with the fruition card word right there, that is just popping out to me so hard, as if they manifested you and here you are and it came into fruition and oh my God, it's here, it blossomed, this relationship. And they see that this relationship, they feel that this will definitely blossom and go further. You guys are definitely part of the same life path, okay? You guys are headed in the same direction, which makes sense. And because, I said you guys were part of the same community. You guys could both be very interested in astronomy and astrology. You guys I feel like, because we have friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So they love the fact that you're like interested in like futuristic concepts and technology, and that you're very much a humanitarian. You could be an Aquarius, by the way. That could definitely, that came up in the other group too, which is really interesting. But you could be any zodiac sign, okay? But obviously, you know, some of you definitely have that Aquarius vibe. This could be your rising sign. Your North Node could be in Aquarius. Why do I feel like I'm fucking reading myself here? Anyways, but I feel like you guys definitely are like friends before you're lovers, for sure, okay? You guys could enjoy, they like the fact that you definitely are both the same soul tribe too. You guys definitely probably like to go on adventures and explore and go to the same kind of festivals and events. You guys have so much in common, I feel like. Well, it says common goals. So yeah, you both are a little bit rebellious and edgy, and this is what they find very attractive about you. Maybe a lot of you could be very fashion forward, and the way that you dress and stuff, like they feel like you're totally, you know, looking all svelte and hot and shit with the way that you dress. So that like is something that very much appeals to them, because they like a person who knows how to dress, who knows how to make a first impression and looks fucking good all the time. That is like, because to them that's like part of, shows that you're not lazy and successful. So this is what really like attracted them to you in the first place, is that, you know, they were just like checking you out like, oh my God, who is that? You know, whoa, you know, look at the way that they freaking dress. Look at that body. Holy fuck, you know? So some of you might know how to dress like very classy like that, in which you can dress very sexy without looking like a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know how, you know the rules, where if you're going to show a lot of leg, you cover up the tits. If you're going to show tits, you cover up the legs. You know what I mean? There's a way to dress, okay, to look like, you know, elegant, I guess you could say, without looking trashy, and you guys have it down pat. So with the Lover card, it says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. You have a good heart. You're quite a lover. You're very passionate and devoted to the people that you love, and they fucking love that. And so therefore they trust you, because they know that they can count on you and that you're devoted to them and you're not going to go stray. So this is something that matters a lot to them, okay? Because maybe this person got cheated on in the past, so they're not into that. Or maybe you could have been cheated on and you know how bad that fucking hurts, and you don't ever want to do that to somebody else. And, you know, you're not afraid to go after what you love either, and follow that destiny. You live out your life purpose, and they fucking love that. They think it's great that you are so passionate about what you do and you love it. So with partnership, it says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. Look at that. She's holding a heart right there. So definitely this, I also feel like that this relationship between the two of you is very transformative, and it takes you to a higher octave, and you guys are definitely vibrating like way up there when you come together. But you definitely, they see you as like somebody that they could definitely work side by side with. They want to be in a partnership with you, a friendship, a romantic partnership, and then probably a business partnership for some of you. You guys could actually work with this person. Okay, and they're just like, I gotta have it. That's what I want. I love this person, and I'm never gonna let them go, because they're my lucky charm. You know, they could even say that to you. So with these cards down here, this is gonna give us a little bit more insight, and it leads into the Patreon reading, by the way. So it says, I will always come through when you need me. Right by your side, I will be. Yes, because you're devoted, and they're devoted to you. This is what they're saying to you too. When you need your space, I give. When you want to be free, I fly. And when you're ready to settle down, I'll be right next to you. I'm your ride or die. No one can replace me. Okay? Exactly. And I've just got massive chills on the top of my fucking head. Oh my God. Woo, and I'm feeling a little bit fluttering in the chest. So yes, this is devotion, okay? This is commitment. This is the fucking real thing. So then it says, I know what I want. I'm calling it in. Manifesting you home. Come to me, my love. So obviously you guys manifested, and I did feel that at the beginning, was that, oh my God, I manifested this, but this is my destiny. This is the one I've been calling in, and here they are, you know? So it says, you knew right away that they were it for you. There were no second thoughts. You saw them, and in an instant, deep in your bones, your soul has known their soul lifetimes ago. Yes, exactly. Okay? Most definitely with this and this, oh yeah. You guys probably have known each other many lifetimes, playing different roles in each time, you know, but it's always, there's a love bond. You love each other no matter what. Throughout time, it's not fucking going anywhere, okay? This is a love that never dies. It's one of those, okay? So anyways, I feel like that they want to travel with you a lot too. It's like they want to go and see the world with you. They want to make love to you in every freaking country on earth or every continent. You know, it's one of these kind of things. And they love the fact that, like I said, that you go for it. You're not afraid. You're not shy to put yourself out there and you know, go for your goals and stuff too. So anyways, that's all I have for this portion. If you want to see the second half with all the sexy stuff, please head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications when I put new videos out. If you want to book a personal reading with me, it's in the drop down box with my Patreon information where I post daily, so you might want to check that out, plus my social media. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Hey guys, for those of you who chose my trusty Lemurian quartz right here, this is going to be your reading. So we're just going to go ahead and flip the cards and see what comes up. This has been pretty interesting what's been coming up. So we have, oh, someone's got a crush. We have the Knave of Chalices or the Page of Cups. We have the Chariot, very emotional. And the Emperor, wow. Okay. We have Quincunx with complexity. We have the 7th house of relating. We have child nature. We have faith. Oh, that's beautiful. And then these guys I will read at the end here. Okay. So what's going on here? What is this person? Why are they so attracted to you? Because they can relate to you, for one, definitely. They see you as their companion, their partner, their best friend, their marriage partner. They fucking have a total crush on you. They want to romance you, impress you, definitely, but they find you very romantic. They want to literally ride off in the sunset with you. They love the fact that you aren't afraid to, they like that you're very successful. And they definitely love the fact that you have a sense of adventure and like to travel quite a bit. And that you are definitely a very independent person. They really freaking love that you are a leader, an independent person. They love the fact that I almost get this feeling that there's like mystery about you that they find extremely freaking attractive. The fact that you don't just put it all out there, like when it comes to like your personal things, and that you give it to them a little bit at a time, they find that very intriguing. Well, literally it says mystifying. So they find you very mystifying. They love the fact that, like, because we have the Emperor here. So we have Aries energy, we have Cancer energy, we have Libra energy here. And we also, I have to mention, we have October 31st circled on the calendar in this image here. So some of you could even be Scorpios, okay? But those are just some of the signs that are coming up here. This could talk about them. It could talk about you. It could be the houses we're talking about. But They find you so romantic. They love that you're so, that you're kind of like, when they're with you, it's like you're this total boss energy kind of, and very leader like, and very badass when it comes to, your business life and your professional life. But when when you're alone with them, they love the fact that you're so romantic and soft-hearted and kind and generous, and like you're very poetic with your words. They love to hear your voice. Some of you could have like a really beautiful like speaking or singing voice, and they just love to listen to you. They find it extremely attractive. They think that you're beautiful, obviously, and they love to go on adventures with you and things like this. They love the fact that you have that sense of that spark of adventure. They love the fact that you are a complex person. Now, I know some people look at that word and they think, oh, that's bad. Why is it bad? It means you're not vanilla and boring, okay? Seriously, there's more than one way to look at everything. So it's all in your perspective and how you look at something. What this complexity here is, you puzzle them. It's like you mystify them. They're like gobsmacked by you, that you're so like bad at, like, and very like kind of like dominant and aggressive and stuff when it comes to your professional life. But when it comes to the personal life, it's like you're totally not like that, and it says here, irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts. See, that's what it is. It's contradiction. You're like quite the walking contradiction. Clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. Being with them is very transformative, and they feel that way about you. But like, you always have something fucking cool to like little gems of knowledge and stuff that you like to drop every once in a while, and they're like, oh, cool. And like, it's shit that they don't know, or they find it fascinating that you know so many facts and so much trivia and stuff. So they find that they're stimulated in their mind, definitely. And so anybody who can stimulate their mind is a big fucking turn on. So that's what you do for them, definitely. They find that your intellect is very sexy. That you make, you know how to like, you're very accommodating to them, and you adjust for them. I feel like that you're just, I don't want to use this term and everybody think it's some freaking old, fart kind of term, but it's like, you're just a lady or a gentleman, and you just know how to handle yourself because you've got fucking manners, okay? And so it's like, you just know how to make others feel at ease and comfortable. And so that's what you do, because you're empathetic a little bit, definitely. And you just make them very curious. And they love the fact that you're so curious about the world, and you just want to know everything, and you're like thirsty for knowledge. So with the relating card, I feel like that they can definitely relate with you. Like, you're like one of the only people that they could just like, because maybe in the past they've, been with people who weren't like, they might have the looks or the body and, the passion, but they lacked the intellect. With you, they feel it's the perfect package, So this says partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, and social awareness. Again, lady or gentleman, socially aware, okay? You understand if somebody is feeling, you can pick up on vibes like if somebody's feeling uncomfortable or something like this, and you know how to accommodate and adjust to make it so that everybody feels equal and at home and have a place. Because you give a shit about other people's feelings, and that is important. That's probably what made you get to where you are career-wise, okay? So with the child nature here, it says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So again, we had like that sense of adventure. So maybe a lot of you are outdoorsy types, and they really fucking like that, because they themselves really appreciate nature, and they fucking love animals. And so they like the fact that maybe certain animals like really are attracted to you, and you just have a way and affinity with animals for some of you. And that they love to watch you like be so gentle, like with, other living things besides humans as well. And, you just care about that. And you show a lot of compassion to all of, God, goddesses, creatures. It's not, just about, oh, I'm human, so therefore I dominate everything, It's like you give a shit about fucking everything, because you literally, some of you could actually be, hedge witch, green witch, something like this, where, you're always working with nature on the regular. I mean, any kind of, a lot of, people who practice, witchcraft or paganism or Wicca or whatever, they, have this, affinity and this deep sound connection with nature, because we're a part of the cycle. We understand that, so I feel like that they really like this. They love the fact that you have faith in them and they have total faith in you. This is something that's very important to them, because maybe people in their past didn't have much faith in them that they could accomplish what they did. So they maybe became a little bit of an overachiever to try to get people to believe in and realize that they are capable and stuff. But maybe it didn't work out for them in the past with other people, but it definitely works for you. So it says, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. So obviously, they don't never feel alone when you are around. They just have to think of you and they know that they're not alone, and I feel like that you give really good advice and they really appreciate that. And you give great guidance and they see that you do this for everybody. And so they kind of just sit there and they watch you like give amazing advice, good guidance that is like, diplomatic and sound. And, it warms their heart to see you in action, I feel like, okay? And they love the fact that you run your own shit and you're very independent, okay? That you're not, like, I don't feel like this group, it's like the clingy thing, okay? The needy thing. This is not this group, okay? None of that. So down here, we have these cards which can give us a little bit more information about what's going on in, like, the attraction. And just about the relationship in general. And it says, Spirit asks that you send your person loving, healing energies, no matter the current circumstances or situation. Energy travels, and what you project onto your person is a reflection of who you are. Make it magical and creative. They will feel it. So you guys definitely can feel one another, and they can feel the vibe and the energy you give off. And like I said, they find it very beautiful and very soothing, calming. Even though you're a total badass in the boardroom or whatever, or with your business, they know what's underlying. It's like you rule your lair like magnanimously. You're not a fucking dick or a bitch. You know what I mean? It's like you know how to work with people very well. And you have compassion for them and empathy for them. It's like if you're a boss, you're like the dream boss. It's like you're hard, you're tough, but yet you're kind and giving and you listen and you know how to delegate authority and make other people feel good. And that they're a team, part of the team, and that they're accepted, and that you can really point out to other people's talents and, compliment them on it. And this person they can't believe it. They think that you're so fucking great. Okay. You're the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. So, anyway. So it says, when I'm afraid of intimacy, your love makes me vulnerable. I cannot defend myself against it, and that scares me more than anything ever has. The way you touch me soothes my fear of love. This is how they feel about you. Maybe because I had this kind of vibe that there was something that happened in the past to them that wasn't so fucking good. But you have gotten them over that fear of like having love again. And because you're so fucking awesome, it's like, that scared the shit out of them, having to get close to somebody again because they're so afraid. Maybe this person's very sympathetic. Like they're very empathetic and very kind and very gentle themselves because, vibing, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? They're like this too. And unfortunately, I think in the past for this person, people took advantage of that fact, and did a number on them. So, but you're the one who's made them trust and believe and have faith again that love can conquer all. So We have someone is watching you, wanting you, lusting after you in unexplainable ways. You can feel it and you don't mind it. They'll soon reveal themselves. So this person has had a crush on you for a long time. Okay, and they like are watching and waiting and getting up the courage, and it's like they can't shake the fact that they're so attracted to you, but then they're scared, you know, because they don't want to get hurt again or whatever. But you give them the faith and you make them believe in themselves, and they believe in you and they can trust you. So anyways, it's fucking beautiful. It's so awesome. So anyways, guys, that's all I have. If you want to see the rest of the reading, please head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box, and we're going to get into the sexy schmexy stuff over there. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop down box, there's also information on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my social media information. So catch you on Patreon, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, for those of you who picked group 4, our final group with the Kiwi Jasper, the Happy Jasper, this is going to be your reading, okay? So let's see what comes up. Why are they attracted to you? What attracts them? We have the King of Pentacles. That's interesting. We have the 8 of Wands. Ooh, someone works fast. And we have the 5 of Wands. Oh, I see where this is going. We have Trine with Flow. We have Aries, the Radical. Good God, we are having specific energies show up throughout this whole entire reading. Quite a bit. We have Detective. Anticipation. Oh, shit. And then these guys I'm going to read last. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. This is definitely the kinky group. Okay. I mean, there's different levels of kink, you guys, but this one is the real group, okay? This is the black leather whips and chains group. What do they find attractive about you? The way you communicate, for one. And honestly, I'm getting the vibes that this group, for a lot of you, okay? And if this doesn't resonate, there's no reason to flip out. Just go check out a different group or something, okay? But straight up, I feel like a lot of you are very dominant, okay? You guys are master mistress energy here, big time, okay? Where we have, you know, I'm not going to take your shit. You listen to me, motherfucker. You know, totally that kind of thing. But we have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's definitely mature, somebody who knows their shit, who's got control of their fucking domain. And the fact that we have Aries there, it's like, oh my fucking God. You know what I mean? Definitely, a lot of you could be business owners or something like. They love the fact that you have this sense of independence and badassery about you. They are not afraid of a strong person, and they think you're extremely strong. You could be very spicy, very sassy, and they get off on it. Okay, with the, I mean, you some of you could definitely have tattoos, wear a lot of black. You know how to dress like very sexy, and some of you might like that total like black leather kind of look. Drive a really nice car. Maybe a lot of you drive a black car. And you know how to build up that anticipation. You know how to like stoke their fire, and definitely create some sexual tension. The sexual tension that you guys have, the chemistry is just fucking off the charts between the two of you. I mean, you are very, very attracted to one another, okay? And very, very passionate and very fiery. I mean, obviously we have Wands, and we have Aries. So fuck yeah. And there's something about the two of you that just flows. It just works, okay? With the kind of energy that between the two of you, okay? You guys harmonize each other, okay? We have harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhymes, supports, and indulges. You guys just like, they love the fact that you indulge in their senses. It's like you know how to stimulate every single one of their senses, and they get off on it so hard. It's like they find that so sexy and so attractive that, I mean, you can just like speak to them in their ear and they're like, aroused to all get out, okay? They find you so sexy and so charming, okay? And you're a bit of a radical, okay? You definitely are thinking outside the box. You're not afraid to push the limits, test boundaries. It's definitely like, it's like 24/7. Even if you're not physically touching this person or intimate, the chemistry between you is like constant sexual energy and so fucking tense and just hot as fuck. It's like every little thing you do, whether it's just pouring cereal in a fucking bowl or, you know, doing the laundry, is a massive turn on to this person, okay? Because of the way you do it, all right? So with detective, the light attributes, it says great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Okay, nobody can get past you. Okay, nobody's bullshit. I mean, look at this. You can see right through their crap. So you're the kind of person who's like, oh hell no. You need to take a step back, bitch, and get the fuck out my face. You know, you're like that kind of an energy where it's like, no. You're not going to pull the wool over my eyes. It's like nobody can fucking lie to you because you're like a human lie detector. You see through their bullshit, okay? I have to say, we have active, self-starting, daring, fierce. Oh, definitely very fierce. Assertive, fiery, exhilarating, innocent, on a mission, bossy, driving, sparky, courageous, selfish, macho, impulsive, argumentative, and competitive. I feel like that there's like this sexual, like kind of like tension banter, like say if something you start to like disagree about something. Oh yeah, well I don't think so, and then you just start like going off and you guys kind of like, you know, get into like a heated passionate argument. But it's like, you know, you could be in the throes of like an argument and all of a sudden it's just throw down like that, because it's constant. Like I said, it's like I'm just getting like I need to go take a cold shower after this one. It's fucking insane, okay? It's so, I mean, but we also have innocent there. So there is like a side of you that is kind of very like gentle and you know, innocent in certain ways, or you might look that way and people assume that, but boy, are they wrong, you know? So with anticipation here, it says something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So again, you know, something is wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Oh yeah, because there's constant. It's like they think that you're a fucking blessing to them, because it's like they've never met somebody like you. Because, you know, in the past, like, it's kind of like, you know, Goldilocks and the Three Bears, you know? Oh, this one's, you know, this one's too hard. This one's too soft. This one's just right. I feel like that this is like, you know, you're like kind of like Goldilocks, you know? It's like this is definitely the vibe I'm getting here, where it's like they had been anticipating, you know, somebody like you their whole entire fucking life. Somebody who shares in the same kind of fiery passion, that is active, you know, because they're not a lazy person and they work their butts off. And I feel like you do as well. And they love the fact that you're so active. I feel like that a lot of you definitely work out and take really good care of yourself. And they really freaking dig that, because they're into that as well. You know, because in their mind, it's like, if you're not fit and you don't take care of yourself, how the fuck can you take care of anybody else, you know? So anyways, there, so we're going to get down into here a little bit, and we're going to see what, oh boy, what we have down here. La la la. Okay. So here we go. And this is going to lead into the Patreon reading, by the way, which you can go check out over on my Patreon, which is in the drop-down box. The link to it is there. So it says, it's time for you to take control of your relationship. Demand what it is that you want. You never know. They just might find your dominating energy sexy. Oh, hell yes, they do, honey. Look at that. Those red velvety high heels, suede high heels, just like, okay, I'm going to step on you with my heels. You will do what I say. You know, They definitely like dominating energy, okay? Because maybe this person in their waking life is a total boss and they are always in charge of people constantly and they're always telling people what to do and stuff like this. But when it comes to their sex life and what they find attractive in a mate is they want somebody to do that to them for a change because they're fucking sick to death of doing it for other people. So this is part of what like is their kink and definitely turns them on. So it says, the person you're dealing with is not the jealous type, but territorial. They protect what belongs to them. They're obsessed with you in a healthy way. Yeah, majorly, okay? And if you look, he's got these little like shackles and chains and he's like, you know, bound. He's grabbing her butt and she's like totally dominating him and like on top of him. So yeah. Okay, so then we have, you have a dirty little secret. You've been desiring something naughty. The sexual power of 3 has drifted your imagination into erotica. Don't be ashamed. It's time to explore the wilderness. And if you look, there's a female with 2 males here. Yes, I like this. So obviously, they love the fact that you are not vanilla in the bedroom, okay? And, you know, you're into trying new things. For some of you, definitely it could be the threesome thing, but this could just indicate that you're just adventurous, period, in trying different things and techniques and different ways, different toys, using rope, trying swings, just all different kinds of shit, okay? Maybe different role playing and stuff like this, but some of you definitely it could be about having more than one person involved. And they're down to pleasure you in any way, okay? So, but they love the fact that you're adventurous like that. That fucking gets them off because they probably are like this too. So, most definitely. So, I think that they, they like it when you boss them around, most definitely, no doubt about it. And they love the fact that you're so observant about their needs too, and you actually give a shit about like making sure that they're all taken care of and that they feel comfortable and all this kind of stuff, and that you're so intuitive, like with their when it comes to their body and pleasuring them. And they've never met anybody like this who just knows what to do, and you've got it down pat. So anyways, if you want to continue seeing the rest of the reading, please head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box. You want to check it out if you want to see all the sexual side of things and stuff. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop down box, there's information also on how to book a personal reading with me, plus my social media. So thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you over on Patreon and later. Bye.